Hello Libra, welcome back to my channel. I am Aji and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and make sure you like this video if this reading resonates with you. Also be mindful that the readings are general, so they may not resonate with everyone. Libra, Libra, Libra. I'm feeling like a strong feeling of acceptance. Okay, I'm gonna need my sage here today. Okay, one of those weekends. Okay, um but I feel like some of you guys need to accept the things in life that you can't change. And the fact that you are accepting these things, I think what scares you the most is you don't want to have anybody, is you don't want to seem like you're giving somebody a pass for hurting you, or you're giving something a pass. For some of you guys, you have this get up and fight energy, and you just want to fight. You want to make things right. You want to make things the way that they should be. You want justice in a certain type of area, and I can feel that a lot of you guys have been fighting this situation or been fighting this person for years and years and years and years. And you just can't change it. You can't change them. You don't have the power to. Okay? You aren't meant to change them. You can't change the situation. It literally is what it is. And the best thing you can do is free yourself from it. And in freeing yourself from it is very tricky. You have to accept it. And sometimes accepting it can be scary because it feels like you're giving up. And you're not giving up. You're actually freeing yourself. So it's all about your perception of how you're seeing things. Usually when things hurt us so bad, we cannot allow ourselves to get to a place of being okay with the thing that happened to us. Can't do it. Finding acceptance in the situations for some people can make them feel like that they're being okay with whatever happened to them, however things turned out. Gets to a point where you're like, no, am I laying down? Have I lost? No, you've ultimately won. Also, I feel like some of you guys are working too hard at this. Like, this is something that you can't change. You've been putting all of your energy in a person or in a thing, and now you're drained. Now you need to get back to you. Now you're at a place where you're like, okay, I need to get back to myself. Who am I? Almost, you know? That's the energy that I'm feeling. Let me know, like the video, if you're feeling that type of energy as well. I'm feeling that energy like it's just, what is your perfect day of relaxing? Do you need to go for a long walk? Do you need to go for a nice swim? Do you need to get out and go by yourself and window shop in the mall? Or even shop in the mall, hey. Do you need to go by yourself? Go out to a nice dinner? How can you relax? For some of you guys, you have not been watering your plant. You haven't been watering yourself. Some of you guys haven't been watering a plant. Make sure those plants are watered. Okay? Don't neglect yourself at this time. This is a huge discovery time for a lot of people. So don't neglect yourself at this time, okay? You're going to be okay. Okay? You're definitely going to be okay. Whatever happened to you, you didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve it. But you have to accept it and let it go. Accepting it doesn't make you the bad person. Accepting it doesn't make them right. They were wrong. Accepting it doesn't make them right. Accepting it frees you. It frees you. Okay? Let's get into it. I'm also feeling like some of you guys need to pay attention to the beauty in life. So some of you guys may need to go out and take that walk. Sit in nature. Read that book. Okay? So some of you guys are having a hard time or having some type of yeah. For some of you guys, there's a lot going on for you. Um, for a lot of you guys, you don't know where to put. For some of you guys, you don't trust. You haven't opened your heart up, okay? You want something close. You want a close connection with somebody. Oh, sorry. You want a close connection with someone, right? But you're still holding yourself back. You haven't fully opened yourself up yet. You're not fully secure in opening yourself up. You still are, a part of you is still emotionally unavailable because you don't like to be vulnerable, and being vulnerable puts you in a place where it triggers you to that place where you opened up and you were hurt. So for some of you guys, you've coped with keeping those pieces to yourself close to you. That's how you've coped through life. And the mystery is this thing that got you through life. It got you through. It did. Keeping, being strong, keeping your guard up. It got you through life. And at a young age, some of you guys learned that you couldn't open up to everyone, and that's true. But you really said, yeah, I can't open up to anyone. And that's how a lot of you been living your life. Now, a couple of people may have skated through. They may have skated through, because holding yourself like this, that can only get you so far. Holding yourself away. And the mystery is for you is, if this has gotten you through life so much in the past, why is it stopping you here? Why can't you do this anymore? Why is it bothering you to keep your feelings? Because it's somewhere in your mind you realize that those feelings that you hold close to you, that you don't want to give out, they matter. And you shouldn't have to keep them in. Some of you guys been through so much, and you kept all of that into yourself. Some of you guys, y'all went through so much, and you all of that you held in. You didn't let anybody see you sweat. Didn't let anybody see you cry for a long time. Okay? And you held that to yourself. In the darkness right now, we're still in the dark with a lot of you guys, is you don't feel like, I hate to say, but some of you guys don't feel like you're worthy. Some of you guys don't feel like you'll be accepted if you let these tender things out. Some of you guys feel like people won't recognize you because you've made this person your image. In your head, you think this is your image, and you think you have to stay this way. But it's killing you inside. It's hurting you. You know you can no longer go on. Those things that happened in the past that hurt you, you can't change it. Living your life like this will not change the fact that those people in the past hurt you. All it's going to do is close you off from love situations, close you off from true, pure, unconditional love to yourself and to everyone else. That will keep you closed off because you're already avoiding love. You're avoiding a connection. For some of you guys, you can be avoiding a connection with yourself, but I feel like you've gotten into a place where you've gotten so used to doing things by yourself. You've gotten so used to handling things by yourself that you avoid the connection. You self-consciously keep this connection far away from you, subconscious, because you're so guarded. What if this love that you want to bring in needs you open? It's not going to take you any other way. What if this love needs you open? What if this connection needs you open, fully? We've been talking about being fully cracked open for a while. So for some of you guys, this was just the tip of the iceberg. You've been feeling this feeling for a while. You've been holding off, holding off. Some of you guys could have just had a breakdown because it's a hard place to be in. You're so fragile here. You feel like you don't have enough. You feel like something's losing. You don't know who to trust. You're so fragile here. You got the Lovers coming in. But the Lovers can't have you clutching these things. The Lovers need you open. Need you open and need you willing to it needs you willing to share. The unconscious fear that you have is that you feel like your sensitivities, the things that you've been through in life, you feel like your life in general just makes you weak. You don't want to be looked at as a pity party. You don't want to be looked at as weak. You want to be looked at as the strong Queen of Swords, justice, the one who stands up. You want to be looked at as the emperor. I mean, not the emperor, the empress, the one who loves and can love back and who loves everyone else, looks out for everyone else. You don't want to be seen as the things that you hide. You feel like it makes you weak. The true sensitivities, the real you. You're afraid. Let that person, release that person who you told your weaknesses to and they betrayed you. Release them. Release that person from your childhood. Release that person from your love life. Release that person if they're coming from your family. Release that person. If it's a mother, if it's a father, release that person who you opened up to and they betrayed you. When you came to that person weak, you told them something that you never told anyone and they betrayed you. Or they laughed. Or they made fun of your pain. They made a mockery of your pain. They made you feel like weak. They made you feel like you were weak for having that pain. You wasn't weak for having that pain. You were human for having that pain. You feel like the unconscious fear that you do have, because there's a lot that you have in your emotions. You got the Queen of Cups coming up for you. In your emotions, there's a lot of emotions that you feel. There's a lot of feeling here. You feel like if you were to let that river out, you don't know if you'll be able to stop. You don't know if the person that you're putting on is going to be able to handle all of you. It's a lot. And you feel like somebody's going to look at you like you're 1, crazy, like you're 2, unstable, like you're 3, weak, okay? And you don't want that pity. Some of you guys, you're like, give me anything but pity. I don't want your pity. You're not going to get pity. You're going to get respect. If you thought people looked at you in awe then, you have no idea. You're not going to get their pity. Look at you. Look at all you've done. And look at all you've been through. And all you've held to yourself. You did this by yourself and human. But the spirit, you were surrounded. But by yourself, you carried all those, everything by yourself because you thought you had to. You thought that was what being strong meant. But you've grown. And you know a little more. You're a little bit more intelligent. And you know that even if this makes you feel weak, you see people break down all the time. You see people come out and they tell all of their business and they don't get looked at as crazy. They get love. And no matter how much you try to keep that away, you look at that and you crave that. You want that. You want a person to love all of you, even the parts that you can't even handle. And you want to be okay with that. You want to be able to sit back knowing that you're supported. That's what you want, and that's what you deserve. You deserve that. You deserve that. Your conscious desire is, right now you're trying to, right now some of you guys definitely can be very successful. You would like to come out successful. That's basically what you want. You want to come out successful. You also understand that this involves some type of hard work with this Ace of Swords here. Some of you guys definitely want to be able to communicate how you feel clearly. For some of you guys, you really want to be able to let all of these feelings and emotions out. But some of you guys, you haven't done that in a long time. You don't even know where to start. You don't know where to start. What needs to be done is we talked about this card, and this card that's coming up for you, Libra, this is your negative mindset. Your negative mindset. Your fears. Your fears surrounding something that's supposed to be valuable to you. This is supposed to help you. You feel like this will help you. You feel like love will help you, but instead the things, you're avoiding it and you have negative mindsets about it. It feels like that you're terrified of the things that you do want. Or you're terrified of what you desire. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it looks like to me. Your higher wisdom is for you to stand up for yourself. Have confidence. Okay? Choose your battles wisely. For some of you, you can't fight everything. For some of you, you need to let a lot of battles go and choose the battles that you can control. A lot of you are standing up with all of your gear on, trying to fight and trying to change something that you cannot change. The prayer is, give me the strength to accept the things that I cannot change. And pray for peace. Pray for peace. If this reading is resonating with you, go ahead and like this video and make sure you guys subscribe here. Some of you guys, you still have some type of anxiety about some type of old hurts, old pain. Of course, that's how you're moving in your life, but this is really affecting the love that you really want to bring into your life. The love that could possibly be in your life, that you're just avoiding it. There's some type of tender love around you that you're avoiding it because you won't open up to it at all. At all. You won't move. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles for Libra. Yeah, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? For some of you guys, you could have had a loved one leave. You could have lost a loved one, could be grieving. But for some of you guys, you're truly hurt. This comes from a betrayal situation. This could also come from a situation like a family hurt, pain situation. Definitely could come from some type of relationship, breakup, a separation, family problems, you know, dark emotions with this Three of Swords energy. Some of you guys, that's why you hold yourself. That's why you hold all that stuff valuable. You're afraid to give that out. Last time you got that out, last time you gave these valuable pieces out of yourself, you were hurt. So I'm not saying that a lot of you guys are avoiding relationships. No, you're dating. A lot of you guys are dating. But you're dating, you're surface dating. If this were a card, it would be the card with the mask. Someone's wearing a mask with the romance cards. That's what it'll be. You're not truly opening yourself up in your relationships. And this doesn't even have to be love. This can be friendships. This can be colleagues. You could be wearing a mask. You could be permanently wearing a mask through your life. You could look and be like, I don't even know who I am anymore. I didn't wear this mask so long. Okay? Tell me more about the Lovers. You got the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you guys, this is something you've been waiting for. For some of you guys, the passion that you have to just experience a love relationship that can hold you, a love relationship that is all yours, a love relationship that you feel safe in. You've been waiting for, you've been treating people good, you've been planting your seeds, but yet and still, since you have this idea of holding it, what did I say? What if this love needs you open? What if that's all it needs? It don't need you to be a millionaire. No. It don't need you to have the best body, the smallest waist, the nicest ass. It don't need you to have that. It don't need you to have all the muscles, the abs, the money, the nice car. What if it needs you to be open, vulnerable? What if it needs you to let go of your past, that painful past, this painful part? What if that's what this love needs you to do? For some of you, this is something that you've just been avoiding. True love. Some of you guys could have had relationships but never had something super deep. With these cards, though, I do see something is coming. The Page of Pentacles, something is coming. Then you have the Nine of Pentacles here. I thought this was the Seven of Pentacles. But then you have the Nine of Pentacles here. Something has come. But then it's also, it's like some of you guys are definitely getting content with who you are, where you are. The Nine of Pentacles is a single woman, single person. Let's not put a sex on a gender on it. That's stable and that's content in their life. For some of you guys, you're avoiding stability. For some of you guys, you got so used to being shaky. Also, for a lot of you guys, you're avoiding the passion you feel. You're avoiding working towards your goals. You're avoiding learning from your mistakes. For a lot of you guys, the problem, you weren't the problem, but the problem was being so closed off. For some of you guys, you couldn't connect in a way because you thought that you were exuding love because that it was surface. But humans are spiritual beings. They're way more intelligent than they lead off. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Unconscious fear is your anxiety. Some of you guys are afraid of your own mind. And with that situation, what I see with that situation is there may be some type of therapy that needs to be needed for you, because some of you guys are definitely afraid of your thoughts. Some of you guys feel like that you can possibly overthink yourself to, like, you don't trust your thoughts at all. What stands in the way of you seeing what needs to be seen is the fact that you think your emotions think that you're weak, so you probably neglect them or you avoid them. Then, two, is that you do have all this overthinking and anxiety all over your mind, where you feel like your mind is moving. You haven't had time to recharge, to rejuvenate. You haven't had time to recharge. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, please. Got the Queen of Cups again. What needs to be done? You gotta be grateful for your feelings. You gotta be vulnerable. Gotta realize that your sensitivity makes you strong and not weak. You have to realize that you are not, you're no one's pity. No one's gonna pity you. Also, look for the beauty in life. The work is your negative thoughts, and also the work is not thinking that that you're weak. That people are going to look at you as weak, as sensitive, as the sensitive one. For some of you guys, you could have been the crybaby child. the child who always cried and somebody told you stop crying. You know, that's probably what it is, that you feel like you can't cry. For a lot of you guys, you don't cry in front of people. And then tell me more about the Seven of Wands, please. Okay. Got the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. Okay. The next steps, it looks like there's some new love coming in here. So that's probably why we're talking this. There's some type of love coming in here. I've been talking about this a lot lately on my readings. There's some type of new love, that there is a task with self, a challenge, a test with self that you have to get through to kind of like unlock this love. I feel like this is your soulmate. Look at you at the bottom of the deck. This is what you ultimately want. You want love. You want a healthy relationship. You want to be rejuvenated. You want your light to shine. You want good health. You want to be married. Okay? You got the Empress here. Divine femininity. This is ultimately what you want here. This love, you got to get back to a loving part of you who realizes that you deserve to be loved. Feel like some type of love is coming in and you've just been avoiding it. For some of you guys, you've been avoiding a lot of things because you've been closing off some type of part. Some of you guys could have been neglecting a part of yourself, and it's time's up. Time's up. Time's up. If this is resonating with you, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Do we have for Libra? Whoa, this is your soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Ooh, Libra. You're vibrating at one of your highest frequencies right now. Be very mindful. Be very mindful. If you want this love, go get it. Go get it. You got to be strong. And being strong is what you viewed as being weak for a long time. So you got to change your mindset. You got to open up. This love will not have you any other way than cracked open. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Let's get one more for Libra. Secret admirer. Somebody's watching you. This is this person here. Look, they're watching you. Got a secret admirer here. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. And manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Okay, Libra, make sure you guys open yourselves up. You accept the things that you cannot change. Move on, let them go, so you can open yourself up. You can free yourself, and you can bring in this love that you truly want. You can bring in your desire, something that is your divine counterpart towards you, a divine connection. Okay, Libra, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.